So can we do this video really quick on x plus change in x squared? I think of all the problems, like the basic fundamental problems I see in calculus, this is one of the big ones. So x plus change in x squared means x plus change in x times x plus change in x. So we've talked about this a bunch of times, but I want to make sure that we have it clear this now, that this change in x, when you look at change in x, remember, this change in x, we look at it as if it's one symbol. So I look at it like it's x plus change, as if it's change in x, where these two pieces can't be separated. And this x right here and this x that's attached to it have nothing in common, right? We talked about in comparing it to like f of x. If you took f of x and divided by f, you wouldn't get x by itself, would you? It doesn't work that way, right? We recognize that when Euler made up f of x, he was offering us this as one symbol, and so is this one symbol. Yes? So if you for example, if we talked about this, if you multiply it times x, this x and this x are not related, and what you get is x times change in x. All you can do is reword the problem. Is that all right? So let's try this a couple times, see if we can get this to perfection. So we're going to use FOIL, so it's x times x is x squared. X times change in x, Gordy? X change of x, right? Because this is where people make mistakes. Because can you see how somebody might take that and they might write this instead? They might write delta as if it was its own symbol, and then x over here, and then do what with it? Square it. Where they're saying, nobody else can see but you got it. Where they're saying that it's this times that, right? Where it's somehow or another, it's this times that. That's not true. Right? It's not true. It's a symbol. And I remember when I first discovered that, it was really, really hard to get my head wrapped around. I kept making the same stupid mistake, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. What I finally got to, Jonathan, is what we've been saying over and over now, that change in x, we're going to pretend it's one symbol stuck together. Okay? So it gives us that x change in x word, and you're right. And then we do the inner part, and we get another one of those. We get x change in x, don't we? And then lastly, when we have change in x times change of x, we get change of x squared. Some people put parentheses around it, like out here. But if you do that, it's kind of like you're saying that you're making the wrong argument, like you're saying somehow that this is two symbols. Right? There's no need to put the parentheses there because change of x is one symbol. I think if you get anything out of this video, that's what hopefully people will get, because this is, how often do you think this mistake is made? Can you see how it can be made often? It's made all the time, and it gets in the way of really good calculus. So there it is.